guys, King Case here. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing snipers only in Fortnite. I know we just did this, but I feel like doing it again. And I'll be bringing my friend James along down this rage pit, so I won't be alone. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to see all of my future videos, and let's get into game number. Alright, moving on to game number 1, guys. We won't be dropping tilted towers every game like you guys didn't really like that last time. So yeah, we're going to be not dropping tilted every game. We're going to be dropping Happy Hamlet this game since Happy Hamlet is very happy. Also, I'm bringing my comrade Sergeant James with us on this run because I did not want to go down this rage hole myself, so I dragged James along with me. Anyways, and yes, I do get more than one kill, I think, in this gameplay. Remember, all voiceovers are pre-recorded, so, yeah, I do not know if I do get, 2 kills in this video. Let's hope I do. But anyway, so now we land at Happy Hamlet again, since it is very happy, and I jump, and the first thing I find is buried treasure. I'm like, ooh, this could be helpful. So now I'm looking around. I thought you could see the, Alright, but, yeah, so I just figured out in this gameplay that I couldn't use 2 buried treasure maps at the same time. Makes sense. So then I decided to leave Happy Hamlet since it wasn't happy enough for me and start to book it toward the buried treasure. And I plan to for the rest of Season 8, not big plans though, to use the hybrid skit. And if you may be wondering, Casey, where are the wings at? Don't worry, the metal wings, the samurai wings, my favorite backbling in the entire game, will be back next game. Anyways, moving on. So James is telling me he sees the exact same red glow that he's seeing, and I thought they can't be this close to each other. So I'm thinking, is the game glitched? Are we going to have 2 buried treasure maps leading to the same spot? And at this point, I am freaking out. I'm like, oh, please, 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 no. Do not let that be the case. I do not want to share this chest with James, even though I would if I had to. And he uses an impulse grenade to check it out, and there are 2 ones like this close to each other. One of them is on top of the iceberg, and the other one, yeah, you can see via my map. And I thought that was actually pretty cool. I did not know they could spawn this close to each other in game, but yeah, stuff happens. So now I'm just looking at James, and I'm like, okay, dig, 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 and it's out, boys. So now I open it, and hello, heavy snipers. So yeah, pretty much all the buried treasure maps give you, from what I've played of the game mode with long shot or one shot. If you couldn't tell, we're doing one shot because I mean it's the best game mode to play snipers only besides sniper shootout, obviously. And now I'm just looking around, checking to see if anyone would be in our vicinity. And during this time, me and James were doing pirate base hunting. Well, and he didn't know I was recording. I told him after this game, do not worry. Anyways, moving on. So now, James just fires random semi-auto bullets? Yeah, I am questioning why James chose to run a semi-auto sniper. If this was me back in Season 4, of course I would run a semi. But now, I prefer a hunting rifle or a heavy sniper. Anyways, so me and James start to move up toward the Tilted Towers mountain, since no matter how far away we land from Tilted Towers, we're always gonna end up at Tilted freaking Towers again sometime in a video. It is tradition at this point. So now we are just moving up the Tilted Towers mountain, and we are not seeing that much stuff. I do see something purple, but I go for the chest first since that is me. And I'm hoping for something good. I open the chest. I think it's a heavy sniper, and I'm like, oh, I'll take it. But I'm like, oh, wait, it's a suppressed sniper. But I see a rift to go. So I'm like, all right, we could use this to get to the pirate base where James supposedly last pirate base, where James is supposedly last pirate bases. Will we make it? Find out soon. But anyway, so now we land. I try to pick up the shockwave grenades. I normally am pretty good at that, but I failed. And we're being attacked. So pretty much now me and James have to skydive and pull out our gliders at perfect times to make sure none of us get killed, since there is no rezzing in this game mode, but there is reboot vans now. So pretty much if your squad mate dies, you can still res them. Don't worry, they'll always be alive with you. And James doesn't get the challenge done. He's had this challenge for like all of season 8 and he still hasn't done it yet. But anyways, so now me and James are just wandering around the pirate base, making it as our point of interest at the very end of the circle. And I see a chest, I miss it, so I'm like, open, and nothing good besides a hunting rifle, which I will gladly accept. And then I see somebody landing over there, and then James says, hey, there's some people to our right. I'm like, people to our right? There's a cat. Exterminate it. And I hit the shot first try. Yeah, that was one of my better snipes I think I've had, even though they were pretty much running in a diagonal line right to my bullet. Anyway, so now I'm like, alright, I see a bush, I try to take the shot, but then my poor sniper aim finally kicks in. I think they got confused with a pro sniper aim for a second. And now I point out that there's a person in a bush over there, since technically if you have a bush, you can take a sniper shot to the face and you still live. But now anyways, me and James are just camping here, since we're like, alright, what do we do? Best plan of action, take a cannon. But I see a bush, I take a shot, really far off. So then I'm like, alright, James, we need to get going now. And that bush is awesome, it just flies all the way over there. So I'm like, alright, James, let's pursue this guy. So I get in the cannon, try and line up the shot, and James is like, Casey, go. So I'm like, alright, and I barely even hit that. What was that at aim? So now I'm pretty much looking around to make sure the bush isn't hiding, and when James fires, he has a slight problem and aims very overshot. He pretty much goes right past me to the shack. So I'm like, oh, geez, well, I need to get going. So, and I'm starting to get sniped at. There's a team to my left and a team to my right, and James firing it to help me. So I'm like, oh, sweet, a driftboard. So I start to take a driftboard over to James, which isn't really that far anyways. But now I'm starting to look around, and I'm not seeing any of them. There's like 3 guys in rifts going over there. James is taking a shot at them with a semi-auto. He has courage with that semi. I throw up some walls, even though they really don't do anything. And pretty much we just start to move out. And pretty much, James actually switched to a heavy sniper. Good choice on his end. And now we are moving into Salty Springs, since we are very salty that I only have 1 kill so far, when I need to get at least 2 to make this video successful. And then James says, okay, there's people in the middle of Salty trying to arrest. So pretty much me and James get into conflict against this team of 2 or 3. We couldn't tell if it was 2 or 3. There may even be 4 in there. We don't know. I hit a bush to get some mats for some reason. And then we start to attack. I didn't even know what I was doing, but then James says, dude, there's somebody landing on the roof. I'm like, wait, there is? And I hear the glider. I'm like, oh, dark, there's a dark bomber on top of us. So I start to throw some cones on top of us. And I'm like, alright, I need to get up there. And me and James start to tag team this dark bomber, even though both of our aims suck and we can't hit. And then this dark bomber's like, I'm not doing this, and just runs in the bunker, while me and James try to attack. No, make it me, since he died, and then I died since I suck at snipers only. Alright, game 2. Pretty much, there's really nothing. Alright, so dropping into game number 2 here, me and James are trying to figure out a place to land to try and just figure out a place to land, and then he said, alright, we're gonna try this pirate base. It may be the same one. We're gonna try this one. But anyways, I know, so now we're landing at the pirate base. And will this be the one that finally gets James it? And he says, dang it, this isn't the one. He'll get it eventually. And if you don't notice, I changed the style on my hybrid skin to the second stage since I just unlocked it. And I get the metal wings back on, so don't worry, the samurai wings did come back. And my channel artist, Ethan, who's made a lot of great art on the channel, is actually going to make a new channel banner for this channel. So I'm going to link his channel in the top link in the description, and I go show him some love. He has a pretty good introduction video, way better than my first video, that's for sure. And pretty much, yeah, just go show him some love. Top link in the description, and if it isn't there, then I really don't know if it's there. I'll do something. I don't know. But anyways, so moving on. Considering, I'm going to talk to you guys for a bit since this is the more boring part of the gameplay, and I tend to do this per every Fortnite gameplay, so let's just get this out of the way. Considering how I've made 2 videos now, I still have enough gameplay for a 3rd video, and then I'll still have like 3 clips left over for that. So I want you guys, I want to ask you guys in the comments, comment if you want to see a 3rd part to the Snipers Only Saga, which is what I'm calling this mini-series of Fortnite gameplays now. The Snipers Only Saga. So if you want to see another installment in the mini-series, just comment down below saying that you want it, or just hit the like button. Then I'll know that you guys want these videos. But anyways, back on track. So now me and James are going to find some buried treasure. We come to Loot Lake, and it's right here. So James starts to dig up, and I defend it, but we're being under attack again. So I'm like, James, open as fast as you freaking can. So then we get heavy snipers, and we get shut out again since we're in a shack. So I'm like, alright, let's do this. And I don't see anyone that is there currently. So I'm like, okay, where did everybody go? But James took a shot with his heavy, and I don't know where he shot at. So, pretty much I'm just moving throughout, picking up some shockwave grenades, and now we are just moving into Lazy Lagoon. I give James an impulse grenade since I'm like, alright, if it becomes the last resort, use a shockwave grenade to get out of here, and I'll hold them off. And possibly take me to a reboot map since those are in the game now, and another buried treasure. Pretty much buried treasures are one of the most common items in this Snipers Only game. So now I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna get a look, and this is when me and my building problems start to come into play where I can't even place a bouncer, and then James finally places a wood wall, and that's enough to get us on the top of the mountain, and I see, okay, it's very close, not far away than I thought. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna take an impulse grenade, get over there, and then I actually end up, then James calls me back, he's like, Casey, there's a geyser over here, and I'm like, well, that was a big waste of an impulse grenade right there, but he was right, there is a geyser, which will be able to take us there. But then he points out the old corruption spot and how this was Lazy Links in the airplane base. Rip Lazy Links 2018 through 2019. But anyway, so now we're starting to move into my buried treasure, which I'm looking forward to open since it gives me a lot more toys to mess around with. So it's big, glowing, and I'm like, dig, 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 dig. Please don't get hit. And James hosts me, and I go to open the chest, and I get some heavy snipers. I haven't seen a suppressed sniper come out these yet, so I dropped pretty much everything else I had in my inventory. And now I'm like, alright, James, let's get going. There should be a geyser behind us or something. And yes, there is a geyser right there. So James is gonna take it. I don't see anybody yet. I'm like, I don't see anybody. And I'm like, dude, just take that geyser. I'll catch up. So now I'm starting to head toward the geyser. James is pretty much already on it. And I get sniped. I'm like, oh, trees. Yes, I actually said trees. And then he takes 3 shots at me. He missed them all, thank God. Or else I would have been really mad if he hit me out of the sky. So now we're starting to go back to the pirate base where we went in the first gameplay. If you didn't notice, we just took a giant loop from Loot Lake to Lazy Lagoon to the Fallen Battle Bus back to Loot Freaking Lake. So now, I pick up some sniper ammo, or heavy ammo, however you pronounce it. I prefer to pronounce it heavy ammo, to get some more, ammo, since I know towards the end, it's gonna be really hard to get through this. And, pretty much me and James are starting to go over in, the other direction of the circle. We didn't know, looking for people. We're like, alright, we'll get into circle. Little did we know it was the other way. And I'm like, James, it's the other way. And he's like, oh, okay. So then we turn around and start to head in the other direction towards, we head in the other direction towards, Loot Lake and Tilted Towers. As I said, yeah, we're always coming back to Tilted Bowers for this. But anyway, so now we are just moving on through Loot Lake, a nice stroll with only 24 players remaining in the game. I'm like, James, we may actually have a chance at winning this. Little did I know, this is a squads game mode, not a duos game mode. This didn't cross my mind until James was trying to res me in a respawn van. Yeah, that part of the gameplay is not fun. So James starts to mine on a tree, and I see some fighting over there, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take a pop shot. I mean, I miss, obviously, since my bad sniper aim has already kicked in. And pretty much now, I see a guy, and I'm like, take easy shot. I miss it. Of course I do. So I'm like, alright, James, come with me. We are pushing. And this is probably the first time we've pushed in this video. So I'm like, alright, there's no going back. It is time to push in, kill these guys, and then move on. And James gets sniped at, so now we officially know that this is going to be our next battle. The warfare at Loot Lake is coming down. So pretty much it's another guy and his teammate. I'm like, James, okay, we need a gameplay. And I'm like, screw this. I'm just gonna take another pop shot like that. And then the other guy's like, oh, crud, my other teammate just got wrecked by a guy that sucks a sniper. So he starts to get behind. I start to build up some structures. And then I start to build over. James and him are having a pretty good fight right now. And then we're trying to fight, but he actually has a shockwave and grenade over there, and I'm like, alright, it's just a lost cause. But we decide to head over there, and now we get attacked from like every single direction you could possibly imagine. And the guy takes a rift to go, so I'm like, no time to waste, into the rift. So now we're starting to head towards Pleasant Park. And I'm like, alright, James, we're gonna land on a mountain to get something I like to call my good friend high ground. And he's like, alright, let's land on this one. There's enemy people at the end of the zipline. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I was confuzzled here, and it will eventually, yeah, my fate isn't as good. So I'm looking around. James, there's somebody on the zipline. I die. And I start freaking out. I'm like, James, you better res me. So James is like, alright, pick up the reboot card. And I tell him there's a reboot card at Pleasant Park. Pretty much the only one left. And he's like, alright, I'm going there. This is our last hope. So James starts to book it. I'm like, James, use something called a shockwave grenade, last resort. And we just connect all the way over here where I forgot to record, where pretty much James is getting attacked inside the reboot card, trying to res me up. but pretty much he's sniping it out. James is actually doing a pretty good job at defending, I gotta say myself. And pretty much it just gets to a battle between this try-hard, the gingerbread man, and James, my friend. So now I'm like, James, take it, res it. That's probably the farthest we end up getting. But then we actually have to end up booting. And yeah, I'm just gonna say right now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to see all of our future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.